Imagine meeting someone who defies every expectation you've ever had about aging. Someone like Takishima Mika, Japan's oldest fitness instructor at a vibrant 93 years young. She's not just hanging on, she's thriving, leading fitness classes with an energy that could light up a room and inspire anyone watching, no matter how old you are or where you're at in life. In this journey we're taking together, you're about to uncover the health wisdom she's nurtured over nearly a century, practical, life-changing habits from her daily routines, to the vivid, wholesome foods that fuel her unstoppable spirit. So, grab a cozy spot, maybe a cup of tea, and let's dive into her world. It's a real story worth savoring. Oh, and if her wisdom sparks something in you, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to join our growing community of folks chasing a healthier, happier life. Picture this, the world's still cloaked in pre-dawn quiet, stars twinkling faintly, and Takishima is already stirring before a.m., reaching for a cool glass of water to gently wake her system. She laces up her well-worn shoes, steps out into the crisp morning air, and embarks on a 2-hour ritual that's as much about joy as it is about fitness, walking 4 kilometers with a steady stride, then jogging 3 in the opposite direction, her breath puffing in little clouds, before winding down with a final kilometer stroll to ease her body back to calm. It's not just exercise, it's a promise she's kept to herself for decades, a way to greet each day feeling alive and strong. How do you kick off your mornings? Maybe with a stretch, a quick walk, or just a moment of stillness. Takishima's routine might nudge you to weave a little more movement into your day. It doesn't have to be a grand trek, just a gentle step toward feeling your best. After her morning adventure, Takishima settles in around a.m. for a breakfast. That's a feast for both body and soul, bursting with color and care. She's all about balance. Think hearty proteins and fermented foods that deliver a probiotic boost to keep her insides humming. One shining star on her plate is natto, those fermented soybeans with a sticky, stringy texture and a smell that might catch you off guard, like a whiff of earthy funk, but don't let that scare you off. A modest 100 gram serving packs 67% of your daily manganese, 48% of iron, 27% of magnesium and zinc, plus a generous dose of vitamin K, calcium, potassium, and selenium, nutrients that team up to keep your bones sturdy and your energy steady. The probiotics in natto outshine plain soybeans, soothing your gut and helping you soak up all that goodness. Pretty amazing, right? Ever tried a food that seemed odd at first, but won you over with its benefits? That's natto for Takishima, a small wonder that's become her morning staple. Now, you might be wondering how to get your hands on natto. Turns out, it's easier than you'd think. You can whip it up at home with just soybeans and fermented soybean powder, letting it bubble away in a yogurt maker until it's ready to scoop out, sticky and fresh. If tinkering in the kitchen isn't your speed, no worries. Pop into a Japanese food store, and you'll find it waiting, no fuss required. Alongside her natto, Takishima spoons up creamy yogurt swirled with golden honey, smooth and slightly sweet. It's a calcium powerhouse for strong teeth and bones, plus B vitamins like B12 and riboflavin that might shield your heart and keep your energy humming. 1 cup also delivers 28% of your daily phosphorus, 10% magnesium, and 12% potassium, little helpers for blood pressure, metabolism, and more. She says it's her secret to mellowing natto's bold bite. What's your favorite breakfast pairing? Her combo might just tempt you to shake up your morning plate. But wait, her breakfast table's got more to offer. It's a full spread of goodness. She tosses together a refreshing salad with crisp lettuce, tender broccoli. She loves it when it's in season. Plump tomatoes bursting with juice, and lean ham sizzled in a pan without a drop of oil. Simple, yet packed with fiber, vitamins, and a protein punch to carry her through the day. Then there's Tsukemono, those tangy Japanese pickles you've likely spotted alongside sushi. Hers are nukazuki, whole veggies fermented in a mash of roasted rice bran, salt, and kombu, that's kelp seaweed, rich and savory. Stirred in and left to cure, sometimes for a day, sometimes months, they emerge crisp, salty, and zesty, brimming with lactobacillus to ease digestion. Ever thought about pickling your own veggies? It's a fun, hands-on way to boost your gut health. Takishima's onto something here. Even when she's not eating, Takishima keeps vitality in motion. Picture her at home, maybe catching a favorite show, sitting with her back ramrod straight, stomach pulled and tight, not slouching, but poised, like she's ready to spring up any second. When she moves around the house, it's on tiptoe, light and deliberate, turning everyday moments into mini workouts that keep her muscles engaged. How inspiring is that? Think about your downtime. Do you sneak in little habits to stay strong? Her approach shows how the smallest choices stack up, and you can start right now, wherever you're sitting, with a straighter spine or a few tiptoe steps. Come lunchtime, Takishima switches gears, keeping it light to dodge that afternoon fog. She peels a single banana, ripe and sweet, delivering about 9% of your daily potassium to help your body flush excess sodium and keep blood pressure in check, then washes it down with Yakult, that tiny, tangy probiotic drink fermented with Lactobacillus casei shirota. Bananas feed the good bacteria Yakult brings, making them a dynamic duo for gut health. And if blood sugar's on your mind, a less ripe banana keeps things steady. Clever, huh? She's figured out how to stay spry without overloading. How do you handle lunch? A quick, nutrient-rich bite like hers might just lift your day without weighing you down. After a long stretch of teaching fitness classes, imagine her guiding folks with that warm smile. Takishima knows her body craves a dinner that restores and rewards. She builds a plate with lean proteins like flaky fish or a fragrant chicken thigh curry studded with carrots, served over rice speckled with salmon flakes for an omega-3 boost that's as tasty as it is smart. Then there's tofu, silky and mild, brimming with all 9 essential amino acids, paired with boiled spinach, dark green, and loaded with vitamins A, C, and iron, like nature's multivitamin. Ever had a meal that wraps you in comfort while fueling you up? That's her dinner. Nothing flashy, just honest food with a big heart. She layers on more flavor and purpose with every bite. Korean kimchi, a fiery, crunchy mix of fermented cabbage, adds a probiotic kick that dances with the fish, while natto sneaks back in, its nattokinase enzyme thinning blood and guarding her heart like a quiet protector. A simple salad of lettuce, ripe tomatoes, and tender chicken skips the dressing to stay light, crisp, and clean, and miso soup, warm, salty, and soul-soothing, brings fermented soybean goodness with a side of rakkyo, pickled scallions that snap with tangy brightness. What's your go-to comfort dish? Takishima's spread might spark an idea to tweak your own evening ritual with a little more zest. Every piece of her dinner plays a role. Fish and chicken mend muscles worn from teaching. Tofu and spinach flood her with nutrients, and fermented stars like kimchi and miso keep her digestion smooth as silk. Salmon flakes sprinkle in omega-3s to tame inflammation, and natto's enzyme might fend off clots. Think stroke or heart attack protection in a humble bite. It's not about lab coats and jargon. It's real food doing real work for a real woman who's still shining at 93. How do you recharge after your day? Her plate proves you don't need complicated recipes, just intention and a little love. I once knew someone whose grandmother seemed to fade, tired, frail, until she started eating like this, leaning into whole, simple foods. Within months, she was laughing louder, walking farther, alive again. Takishima's story echoes that shift. It's not a fairy tale, but wisdom you can taste and feel. What's one tweak you could try today? Maybe a fermented bite or a lighter lunch. She's handing you decades of know-how, a quiet invitation to care for yourself with the same warmth she does. Her whole life sings of balance, not just what's on her fork, but how she moves and rests. Teaching classes, tiptoeing through her home, savoring each meal, she's woven a rhythm that holds her steady at 93. You don't need to match her AM start or jog kilometers to walk this path. Begin where you are, maybe with a banana instead of a burger, or a dollop of yogurt with honey. What's your first step? Takishima's sharing this gift, so you can feel that spark too. Vitality isn't reserved for the young. It's yours to claim. Let's chat about this. Have you tasted natto or kimchi? Did they surprise you? Share your adventures in the comments. I'm dying to hear. Takishima's not just a far-off hero. She's pulling us into a brighter, healthier way to live, one bite, one step at a time. If her secrets light you up, tap that like button. It's a nod to the wisdom she's gifting us all. Here's the heart of it. Takishima's 93, leading classes, glowing with life, because she chooses this every single day. You've got that same power right here, right now, to start small and watch it grow. Take a breath, pick one thing, a pickle, a walk, a straighter back, and go for it. Hit like, drop a comment with your next move, subscribe for more of this goodness, and share this video with someone you love. Let's build a community thriving together. To you, to Takishima, to living fully at any age, let's make it happen.